Hey everyone, welcome to another week of destruction. First of all, signs of Lost Ark moving into beta. 3 new characters and heroes of the storm, including the monk. Holy dooly, it looks so sexy. Overwatch continues to move forward to the beta. A brand new Worms game has been announced. So excited for this. A little bit of extra information about Cyberpunk 2077, a game that I've been interested for a while now and just following it from the back. Ooh, getting randy. And last up, a new game on Kickstarter by 20-year veteran Bioware AAA title developers. Yeah. New game has popped up on Kickstarter called Mooncrest, and the reason why it did catch my attention is because of the credibility of these guys. Although it doesn't show a lot about the actual game in the Kickstarter trailer, besides text. I'm kind of a visual person, but yeah, there is a video up. It kind of feels like a commercial as well. Stick towards the end of the video though. It's got a great punchline and does explain a little bit about the game. So the game boasts to be a story-driven fantasy RPG from veteran Bioware designers with over 20 years combined experience on AAA titles. Combined experience, remember? But anyway, now what's most interesting about this game is that it's heavily influenced by Neverwinter Nights and the mods that spanned out from that game. Now they are asking for $400,000, which is, close to $500,000. But in saying that, in the first 2 days, they've got $31,000. So they're on a projection of about $800,000. If they can pull this off, I really hope so. So good luck, guys. I hope you can get the full funding. I'm going to visit this towards the end of the Kickstarter to see a little bit more about it. I want to see some more gameplay first. Okay, let's talk about Cyberpunk 2077. Now, I've been interested in this game for a while. It's popped up on the channel every now and then. Now, what gets me excited about this game is the fact that it's from CD Projekt Red, the same guys from The Witcher 3, if you're not familiar with it. But now what's really cool about it is that they mentioned they're really excited to have their team work on something a little bit different because they're so used to working on thousands of, assets of swords and fantasy stuff. And this is a sci-fi game in its general thing. Now, apparently it's an action RPG open world game. And it's also on the same engine as The Witcher 3 too. Now, after The Witcher 3's release, I'm still playing this game, so I've got full faith that this is going to be great. But the big news about it this week is that it's come up that the trailer was somewhat of a hoax, which has been reported. And it was actually CD Projekt Red just testing the interest of people within this game. Now, first of all, it's clearly proven to be a proof of concept. A lot of people are hyped about this game. And the second part about this is that, I don't know, guys, you don't spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a trailer to test a game out. It's just not, you just don't do that. So it's quite clear that they were kind of, geared towards moving into this game beforehand. I doubt the credibility of the source. But in saying that, if that is the case, then yeah, I look forward to playing Cyberpunk 2077 in 2077. But yeah, guys, in all seriousness, if you follow the press releases from CD Projekt Red, they've been moving more and more staff into this game's development throughout the years, along with maintaining The Witcher 3, working on new DLC and that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, one more thing about this. I've played the cinematic trailer song called Bullets from a band called Archive about 1,000 times since I originally heard it from the trailer. Go and check this song out. It's amazing. Overwatch has released a brand new hero now. I am obviously super hyped about Overwatch. I've spoken about it a bazillion times. I think it's going to be awesome. But yeah, they've released a new hero called Lucio. I just want to point this out, right? So I always try and enjoy myself and have a good time when I'm making these videos and talking about things that I'm excited about. But, every now and then that something comes up and I feel is really lame, and I'm not going to not put that in a video because of that reason. So yeah, a new hero was announced in Overwatch. It looks really bad. I'm just going to throw it out there. Conceptually, the play is cool. It just the concept of the character. It's a rollerblading, the character seems to be rollerblading. Number one, sorry if you rollerblade. He's rollerblading, and his whole theme is that he's a musician or something like that, and he shoots out music, sonic waves to kill it's just not a cool concept in my opinion. But something else cool happened today regarding Overwatch, and that is that the icon appeared in your Blizzard client. So if you turned it on, you probably noticed it there too. And yeah, it's there. So this looks like a promising sign. I think about 2 episodes back, we talked about how Overwatch has been releasing frequent content on their YouTube channel. They're clearly setting up for a beta very soon. We know it's coming out this year. We can expect it pretty damn soon, in my opinion. So yeah, it's looking like it's all going on track. Or you could even say rollerblade track, indeed. But seriously, if you're over 15 and you're still rollerblading, I just got this picture in my head of like a 30-year-old dude with like 2,000 bleached blonde spiked hair, 3/4 pants, like rollerblading, doing tough laps in the main CBD. It's just a weird... You're a weirdo. Brand new Worms game has been announced. Now, this is what I wanted to talk about because I've actually played a lot of Worms. I don't want to open up Steam and quickly check, but yeah, I played around about, I'd say 15 hours, and that doesn't seem like a lot. But considering that Worms doesn't have anyone online, it's so hard to find people online, like, no shit, 1 or 2 people online if you're lucky. You know, it's a shame that the player base hasn't stuck around. But anyway, we've got a new Worms game that's going to come out, and it's actually a little bit different from the previous version, some updates and whatnot. But it looks like we might actually get to see a stronger community, at least for a shorter period of time, so we can play the game again. It's really cool. So probably the most watched video game, most enjoyed game on YouTube that I like to watch. And this is really random, but yeah. Now, first of all, the game is actually going to be a 2D turn-based. Worms is turn-based anyway, but it is going to be 2D this time. And they're also introducing the features of being able to drive vehicles, which is brand new in Worms, and also being able to enter buildings as well. So I'm curious to see how this turns out. I get a feeling that this is going to be probably, when this game gets released, you're going to see every YouTuber that you like maybe give it a crack or two, and a few of them stick around with it as well. So this is going to be a pretty big YouTube Twitch game, I feel like. That's just my guess anyway. Okay, let's talk about Heroes of the Storm before we dig into Lost Ark. Now, 3 brand new heroes have been announced. I'm sure you guys are probably already aware of it as well. It's been spread quite heavily. Let's jump into Antanis. Now, I kind of feel like, yeah, I've been waiting for some new StarCraft characters in a while now, because I feel like a lot of them they've got their own kind of flavor and twist. It's really cool, but I feel like there needs a little bit more to it. So yeah, I'm excited to see Antanis once again. Sorry for butchering the pronunciation. I'm going to cut any more talk about it because of that reason. Rexxar, the Beast Master. Yeah, if you play WoW, you're probably hyped about this. Rexxar is kind of pretty predominant. A first ranged warrior. This is interesting to see how it turns out. Now, apparently you control both characters at the same time. Now, this might be a little bit like the Lost Vikings, where you can split them up, or just, yeah, both at the same time like it's worded here. Now, for the good stuff, this is what I really want to most talk about. The Monk, holy dooly. I've been talking about this shit for so long. Can't wait for it to come out. Yeah, guys, the Monk. I've seen the gameplay. I'm honestly just very, very hyped about the Monk. 2 reasons. I'm not a big support player besides Tyrande. She's really fun, but other than that, I don't have any support characters that I really get into. The Monk looks like something I would absolutely love. And I'm not just being biased because this whole channel was started on the Monk in Diablo 3. I'm generally hyped about this. Like, the gameplay looks crazy. The movement, the mobility. Oh, it just looks like you've got so much leverage to pull off some crazy stuff. The ultimate's insane. Like, oh man, I feel like this is going to be the most overpowered character released yet, just from looking at the gameplay. And I guess that's what the trailer is supposed to do anyway. It's supposed to make you hyped about it, and it's done its job. Before we finish up the segment, I just want to finish off with, he's got 2 ultimates. The 7-sided strike, if you're unfamiliar, just Google 7-sided strike in Diablo 3, or just check this gameplay right now, and Divine Palm. This is where the real leverage comes from, in my opinion, about the Monk. Like, this is where it's just going to get unbelievably fun. I can't wait to do some combos with the big Ds. So yeah, expect us all to check it out very soon. We'll take turns. I think we're going to fight over who gets to play it first. We'll have to take turns and set up some kind of system. But yeah, it should be good. Okay, guys, last up for the week of destruction. Let's talk about Lost Ark. Raven on the Lost Ark Reddit, another fellow community member, has posted something very, very interesting. That is that a survey has been sent out, and he suggests that the closed beta might be coming soon. And he's exactly right. This is the type of thing that usually happens before a massive beta comes out, although it doesn't usually happen so publicly like this. So what usually happens is when a game moves into its beta phase, or just before it does move into a beta phase, they tend to pay a research company to test the game out and give general feedback. Then the next phase usually is to release a prototype to a lot of the major press circuits to give them a little bit of a taster of the game and get them hyped about it, kind of give them a bit of false power as well to make them feel like they're involved, even though that they're not. Yeah, looks like the survey has actually gone out to people who have been signed up to the beta with, confirmed Korean phone numbers as well. There's actually a couple of images here within the post, so hopefully it's legitimate. Unfortunately, I don't speak Korean, so I can't really say that this is like 100% official and whatnot, but I don't know, it looks pretty legit. So if you can speak Korean and don't mind helping out, we'll do it for free. Email me, just click the About tab on YouTube or contact me on Twitter. I'm sure we would all very much appreciate it. Anyway, friends, thanks for joining me as always. We made it for another week of destruction. See ya. So just a side note, guys, this week of destruction was actually twice as long as I usually do. I try to aim for 5 minutes. And I wanted to give you a heads up. This is all based on the feedback that you gave. And I wanted to make sure that for those of you who did give feedback, I definitely heard you. And I hope you enjoy longer episodes of Week of Destruction. Catch you later, guys. Appreciate it.